Hi everyone, welcome back to Real Life English. This is the place where you get to learn everyday English topics. Here we can learn anything from idioms to phrasal verbs or just plain old vocabulary. Anything that's going to help you improve your daily English. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I had to move across country, so I do apologize for being a little quiet over the last few months. So today I thought we could do a video on business English. I know a lot of you are learning English for business purposes, so I thought a quick video on some basic and beginner vocabulary for the business world would be a good start. Let's get straight into it and learn 5 basic and beginner business English words. The word that we're going to start off with today is deadline. Now, I know that sounds a bit strange because it has the word dead in it, but I promise you it's got nothing to do with that. So what does deadline mean? So if we look at the word dead, we know that that means something comes to an end. So the word deadline we use in business to talk about the end of a time frame or a time period where a project or a task must be completed by. So let's see how we can use this word in a business environment. Your manager might say to you that your project deadline is next week Friday. And what that means is that your project must be finished by next week Friday. You have to hand it in. Alright, or you might get in some trouble. Okay, so let's jump into our second word for today, which is adjust. Now, I really like this word because there are a lot of synonyms that we can use for it, and it's quite a simple one and we could probably use it quite often. And adjust really just means change, to change something. To give you an example, you could say something like, I have a few things to adjust on my report before I hand it in to you. You're really just saying you have a few changes that you'd like to make before you're ready to hand it in. Bringing us to word number 3, and this is also a really common word that we use in business, and that word is clarify. Now, don't get frightened, it sounds a little bit difficult, but it really isn't, and it just means to explain or give more information about something. If you're confused about something, like an email that your colleague sent you, and you don't have any idea what they're talking about, you could reply and say something like, please can you clarify what you mean in your email? So this just means that you need more information on what they've sent to you. If you ever find a situation where you don't quite understand something or you need some more information, you could ask them to clarify for you, to explain it for you. Okay, so I really challenge you to try and use this word next time. It's a really nice word, and we can also use it in a more casual environment. I'd love it if you could put a sentence in the comments below of how maybe you would use the word clarify. Alright, so word number 4 is another really simple one, and that is inform. Inform means to keep someone updated about something. So it also has to do with information, just like clarify. But the difference here is clarify is asking for more information. To inform means to give more information. So how could we use inform in a business environment? So let's say you are working on a report and your manager is quite involved in this report. He wants to be updated regularly about it. He or she might say something like, please keep me informed on your progress. Okay, so that brings us to our final word for today, and that word is propose. Okay, and I don't mean the thing where the men get on one knee and ask a woman to marry him with a beautiful ring. That's a different kind of propose. So propose in a business environment means to make a suggestion, which technically is kind of what a guy does when he asks a girl to marry him. He's kind of asking or making a suggestion that they get married. So if you're familiar with propose used in that way, you can relate it to how we could use it in business. You could say something like, I propose that we extend the time frame for our project So your idea is to make the time for the project a little bit longer. Okie dokie, so those are our 5 basic business English words that you can start learning and start using to sort of get you familiar with business English. I hope you really enjoyed these 5 words, and I'd really love it if you could comment in the section below, give me some examples of how you'd use these words, or just let me know what you'd like to see in my next video. I'd love to hear from you. Have a wonderful day. Keep safe. Bye.
I shouldn't say that. Should not say that. No, 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 no. Okay. Our